above, and today we remember to live and to love. We live, we love, we forgive and never give up, 'cause the days we are given are gifts from above, and today we remember to live and to love.
Hi, I'm Lynn. I am 24 years old and I am from Boston, Massachusetts. At least that's where I currently reside. I was born in South Florida. I moved up here over 3 years ago. It's May 2010. I moved up to Boston. I am currently engaged. I will be married in 9 months to my amazing fiance. His name's Tim. Tim has 4 kids. Camden, Mackenzie, Nancy, and Isaac. I'm sure you'll see them sometime in this vlog. I love them to pieces. Tim's ex-wife, Nicole, actually is one of my best friends. I know that's a bit unconventional, but it works for us. It's great for the kids. They can't place against each other. We're all a team. So, needless to say, my life is pretty good right now. I'm happy in most aspects of my life, except one, which I'm sure you can guess. I'm extremely overweight, and it's basically started to affect other areas of my life. I can't run around with my stepkids as much as I'd love to. Whenever we go to do something, it's usually everyone waiting for me to catch up. And I know that it can be frustrating towards them, for them at least, and I don't want them to have that memory of me when they're older. I've also had some other health effects of my weight. I've always been asthmatic, but my asthma in the past few months has gotten extremely bad to the point that I need to use my inhaler just for walking up the stairs to get into our place, which kind of sucks. I also am being tested tomorrow to see if I have type 2 diabetes. The last test I took was a non-fasting one, and I was on the margin of it. It's like it was 0.1 or something away from my doctor officially telling me I'm diabetic. So needless to say, I'm extremely nervous about my appointment tomorrow. So add all the health stuff and the kids stuff. I've known for a while I've needed to lose weight. But I couldn't start. I was considering gastric bypass a couple years ago, actually, and the idea was frightening. It was absolutely frightening, because growing up and even now, my life has always revolved around food. It's been my source of comfort when I'm depressed. I'm extremely an emotional eater. I'm a stress eater, which isn't really that good. Yeah. So I think my aha moment, the moment where I was like, enough is enough, besides all the other health stuff and my stepkids and everything like that, was when I went to a local amusement park. It's called Canopy Lake in New Hampshire, with my fiance and his work. They were having the whole day. Everyone there from his job was there, and I went to get on this ride that my fiance really wanted to ride, and they couldn't buckle me in. So I had to get off the ride, wait for my fiance to finish riding, and sort of stand there, humiliated, close to tears, in the middle of an amusement park. I continued my research that day. Yeah. It kind of sucks when something so minimal in life is what pushes someone to make a change, an amusement park, when it really should have been the asthma and the diabetes prospect and things like that. But no, it was an amusement park. I also don't like, my fiance and I like to travel a lot, but on an airplane, I have to always ask for an extender, because too big to fit in the normal seatbelts, and that's pretty embarrassing to have to quietly go up to the stewardess and be like, "Hey, can I have an extender?" And then, of course, they never know where the extenders are because it feels like I'm the only fat person on the plane who can't fit in the seatbelt. So they spend a couple minutes looking for said extender while I'm holding up the line, people to get on the plane, and then it's even worse when they're like, "I'll just bring it to your seat. What seat are you in?" And so everyone around me could hear me announce my seat number, and they'll be like, "Oh, well, thank goodness I'm in the row." And they're like, or even worse, they could be like, "Crap, I'm sitting right next to the fat chick." So, yeah, that doesn't really help the self-confidence issue. But I'm basically at the point in my life, I'm 24 as I said, and enough is enough. I want to live my life. I don't want to see this happening. My Uncle Joe, my godfather, died from diabetes and obesity. He ended up losing a couple of his limbs and he couldn't be himself. My mother also is diabetic and she quite frequently has scares about losing her feet. She can't walk very far, and I don't want to be like that at her age. She's 60 years old and she can't walk too well. And I don't want that for me. I want to be here for my kids and my younger sister. My younger sister's 15. I want to be there for them. I want to be able to have more kids of, like, biologically. My stepkids are my kids in my heart, but I'm sure you understand what I mean by that. Just be able to have more kids to my family, and I'm at a point now where I can't do that in a healthy manner. Could end up greatly affecting myself as well as my unborn child or children or whatever, and I don't want that to happen either. So I guess that's part of my decision as well. But yeah, now that I've told you my sob personal story, I could tell you some news. I'm at the very, very beginning of my journey, and I actually have today, nonetheless, found a place, and I have my first appointment tomorrow for the psych evaluation, where they'll check to see if I'm in my right mind making this drastic decision, and we'll go from there. So, yeah, I'll have to let you know how that and the diabetes test tomorrow goes. Tomorrow's going to be wicked busy. A lot of stuff going on. I'm nervous to tell a lot of people in my family. Currently, only a handful of people know that I'm even on this journey. My fiance, obviously, my best friends, Nicole and Joanna and Mike, and I want to tell another couple friends of mine, but I'm nervous too. I've I don't know, all the stigma and all that stuff, and I personally know it's not going to be easy. I've done massive amounts of research, so I know how hard this is going to be, but a lot of people view it as the easy way out, and it won't be. It'll be very hard, but I'm not doing it for them. I'm not doing it for everyone else. Primarily, I am doing this for me. Anyway, I have this vlog. I also have a written blog and things like that. And I've started a Pinterest page as well as a couple other things. So I will add those links down below. And as a record, for my first time, I'm sorry I'm not exactly gorgeous right now. I'm in the middle of a cold. But I will do the whole stand up and show you my fat in all its glory. So, this is what I currently look like. But yeah. And I'm hoping that soon I won't. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Lynn, signing off.